Hello, I'm very happy to see you on our channel. Today we give you a piece of breaking news from the British news magazines. Prince Harry runs for cover, deserting those to whom he had sworn allegiance. All hope of respect is gone, and there is no way he can get it back. Some of the most important aspects of life in the military are loyalty and fortitude. These are demands made of every soldier in every regiment in the UK, and probably everywhere else as well. Harry was a soldier for 10 years and he served well. He didn't have a stellar career, but he did 2 tours of duty in Afghanistan and showed he had both characteristics. However, a military career combines adrenaline-pumping life as a soldier with more mundane roles such as administration and logistics, neither of which appealed to Harry. So after discussion among the family, he left the army to become a full-time royal. When his grandfather, the Duke of Edinburgh, stepped down as Captain General of the Royal Marines in 2017, Harry accepted the honour and took over from him, a role which was his pride and joy. Fast forward to January 2020, after rumblings of discontent in the Sussex camp, Harry and Meghan announced they were stepping back from being full-time royals and decamping to Canada. The rest of the story is well enough known not to mention it here. In stepping down from his life as a full-time royal, in the eyes of the military, Harry immediately dishonoured his position. He had shown neither loyalty to his regiment, the royal family, nor fortitude. As soon as things got tough, he deserted and reneged on his responsibilities. The Captain General is a figurehead, someone the men look up to and respect. This was not difficult in the case of Prince Philip, a man who gave up any hope of a private life in order to marry the woman with whom he fell in love. He never disappointed in his role as consort, one that he had since 1947. Harry, just 2 years into his captaincy, whinged about life as a royal and then turned and fled. He left the Marines without a backwards glance, and since leaving has shown disrespect to his family and to his country. Who would want him by their side in battle? Who could trust him again? Under fire, would he stand by and protect his men, or would he run for cover, deserting those to whom he had sworn allegiance? Once he had made his choice to leave, desert life as a full-time royal, he also deserted the men in the Royal Marines, and he deserves everything he gets. The men don't want him back. He has failed them completely and shown he no longer has the necessary loyalty and fortitude to be a soldier anymore. All hope of respect has gone, and there is no way he can get it back. His subsequent actions have proved that. In addition, he also showed that he was unworthy by letting his wife disrespect etiquette by wearing a dress the same colour as his dress uniform. Meghan, the stupid cow, actually made a statement about how important it was to her to have a dress that was the same colour and material as her husband's jacket. No doubt that's why she insisted Harry's suit jacket was lined with the same poisonous green fabric that was used for her dress at the Commonwealth Day service. Twit and twat, they both qualify for both epithets. I do feel a bit sorry for Harry because he just hadn't thought things through, and he still isn't. His powers of reasoning seem somewhat lacking, and it seems he has never learned that for every action there is a reaction. Had he done so, he would have not been surprised by the events that occurred after their decision was made to leave. Plus, Prince Harry has made a lot of stupid mistakes in his life: underage drinking, drug use, the Nazi party costume, the strip poker game in Vegas, and so on. Each time his father, Prince Charles, tried to get him back on the right path, and the public was sympathetic to the trials of a boy who lost his mother too young. Many parents have found, to their dismay, that there are some children who just do not learn from their mistakes but keep depending on others to forgive and forget. Prince Harry has not made the last stupid mistake in his life, but the royal family and the public have forgiven and forgotten for the last time a few mistakes ago. A royal commentator expressed his opinion that why was Prince Harry allowed to marry Meghan Markle? To be honest, I have absolutely no idea. She is so unworthy of a royal marriage, it staggers me that she was allowed anywhere near the royal family. Let's start at the beginning. All royal families have a long history, many assets handed down through the ages that have to be preserved and protected, plus their lineage. Throughout history, royalty has been very particular about who is suitable and who is not. In early times, they often married to join or preserve kingdoms. More recently, the rules have relaxed a little. However, they still seek someone who will uphold their status, their values, observe the protocols, dress as required, speak and act appropriately at all times, support and sponsor certain charities, attend many functions, be polite, never speak out about religion, politics, or other nations. There have been occasions where royalty has married commoners, but they have been strictly vetted and have had to spend quite a time learning the rules, and in some cases, for example Princess Mary of Denmark, learning a whole new and difficult language. In the British royal family, the reigning monarch since Henry VIII is also head of the Church of England, which also requires another set of rules and behaviours to be observed. Harry has always been the recalcitrant prince, unfortunately encouraged by his mother Diana, Princess of Wales. The world at large watched and tutted, but with his military career and especially the Invictus Games, we thought he had grown up. Meghan Markle was a C-list American actress, biracial, but spent her adult years not advertising it. Her mother, Doria Ragland, birth name Doris, a makeup artist, kindergarten worker, yoga teacher, was apparently charged with fraud for not paying taxes on a travel agency she owned, bought for her by Thomas Markle. Her father, Thomas, a lightning engineer, won enough lottery money to be able to afford to send Meghan to a better school and university, which he did. So Meghan had a good life, but she wanted more. She wanted to be a star. She was a yacht girl, acted in X-rated movies, according to many. Her first marriage to Joe Galliano was apparently annulled. Her second to Trevor Engelson, she ended by divorce. Apart from all the many lovers and live-ins, there was also chef Corey Vitiello, who she was dating or living with when she met Harry. It was Vitiello who apparently introduced her to Trudis and Marcus Anderson. So she has baggage and plenty of it. Marcus, as COO of Soho House, who certainly would know the ins and outs of patrons and their many clubs and accommodations, was and is also still in her inner circle. Looking at photos of these two together, there certainly appears to be a very strong connection. Meghan has a history of determination in getting whatever she wants. She was also noted of being quite a diva and difficult with whom to work. She was introduced to Harry and they dated. She persisted, and despite being evicted from Harry's polo game, Tom Inskip's Harry Was Best Man wedding in Jamaica, which she gate-crashed, an obvious row between her, Harry and Marcus at the Invictus Games, somehow she managed to marry him. Was the palace security asleep at the wheel? Did they not inform the firm of her past history, her personality defects, her many cosmetic procedures, marriages, paramours and X-rated movies? I very much doubt it. In my opinion, her, Marcus and possibly Doria hatched the plan to capture Harry. I believe they have something over Harry, and because of the existing scandal of Prince Andrew and Epstein's friendship, Harry's hot-headedness and determination, the firm decided to let it run and see what happens. I think that was a very wrong move. They should have called their bluff, advised MI5 if they didn't already know, and let them handle it. I'm hoping, along with many others, that come April 1st, 2021, we will see them both stripped of all titles. Their behaviour as representatives, Royal Highness the Queen, whether non-working or not, to date has been appalling by royal standards. Disrespecting the Queen, not knowing the facts about the Commonwealth, hustling for jobs and media attention, speaking out about another nation's politics, especially during the election time, the court cases against the British media, the hiring of PR firms, all totally out of order for British royalty. Why was Prince Harry allowed to marry Meghan Markle? To be honest, I have absolutely no idea. She is so unworthy of a royal marriage, it staggers me that she was allowed anywhere near the royal family. How about you? What do you think of Prince Harry's run for cover, deserting those to whom he had sworn allegiance? Please let us know in the comments section below and discuss them together. And as always, come back to our channel for all the latest news on the royal family, Meghan and Harry, right here. Thanks for watching and see you next video, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Goodbye!
Wait, if you're watching here, don't forget to like and subscribe below. Okay, keep watching videos now.